Hello, everyone. My name is Dion Morales, your host of the Gold Squadron podcast, and we're coming to you live from the Top 64. This is Day 2, Top 64, from the Las Vegas Grand Championship, brought to you by Fly Better at the Las Vegas Open, streamed by Gold Squadron podcast and sponsored by Curl Paw Creators. That's a lot of words.
That is quite a few. You're doing well.
Thank you. I kept trying yesterday. I kept fumbling. I think that was the best I've done so far. My co-host for this round is...
my name is Jesse Van Wyck. I'm out of Washington, D.C., representing the Labyrinth Squadron today.
One of the coolest X-Wing sticker group. Like, your group sticker is really cool.
Oh, thanks for saying that. We had one of our guys is an architect and pulled that design together, and yeah, I think it looks really good.
All right. So let's go ahead, Jesse, and start by breaking down the list.
We've got on the right, we have Lindamood running a Scum Squadron. Finn Rao, PS6, backed up by a couple PS4 Skull Squadrons with Crackshot. And I can't even pronounce this Sikh's name. Latine Ashera?
Sure. Yeah.
I had to look her up earlier because I'm unfamiliar with this. Her ability, should I inform the people?
Oh, absolutely.
After you defend or perform an attack, if the attack missed...
Gain 1 evade token.
Correct. So she seems very defensive. You shoot at her, she misses the attack, picks up another evade, probably miss again if you shoot at her again.
Yep.
So we'll see how he utilizes her. Looks like he's got her up front, presumably to tank a few shots for the supporting cast.
Yeah, and that supporting cast, right, those Fang fighters, you got some dangerous ones out there. Fen Rao, a couple Skulls. This seems to be a very aggressive list, right? Latine almost seems like a bit of a trap. When I look at it, it's like, oh, shoot this. It's just an M3A. What's the worst that can happen?
Oh, yeah.
Right? And then you bring the Fangs in, and you have the ability to do that there.
She's also running Auto Blasters and Marksmanship, which is a nice little combo. If you get behind somebody with Auto Blasters, you can it's a 2-dice attack, and if you roll crits, the enemy cannot cancel that with evade tokens, and Marksmanship works well with that as well.
Yep. And I noticed there was a quick... misclick on my part. It is Jendon, guys, not the Omicron group pilot. That'll get fixed right now. Did you read that one down yet?
Oh, speaking of then, so now we have Jendon, not OGP. With Director Krennic, Jendon's ability lets all ships for 1 round, or 2 rounds actually, there's 2 charges, get a target lock on the enemy ships with by ignoring range restriction. So he's pairing Whisper with that, with targeting computer, gives her the target lock action, takes advantage of Jendon's early target lock. And a couple Inquisitors, which we know to have been proven very well in this meta, with fire control system and concussion missiles, letting everybody utilize that target lock for 3-dice attacks on the opening engagement.
Absolutely. Looking to see how this turns out. But, Jesse, it's time. It's time for them to choose their champion. The last couple days, we've been playing some games here with you guys, with seeing a little bit of pick'em. If you guys get 4 out of 6, we gave you an extra prize. Yesterday, you guys didn't make it. On Friday, you guys did. So, this is the time right now. Choose your champion. Type 1 or 2 in the chat. 1 is a vote for Ryan, and 2 is a vote for Lindamood. Let's find out. Now, Jesse, you are at home right now. What would you vote? What do you think and why?
Oh, man. I think it's all going to come down to the first engagement. I think Lindamood wants to get up close, and Ryan wants to kind of snipe things from long range. So I think that's going to be the key here, is if Lindamood can come in at like range 4, and then, speed ahead and get up close the next round, I think he's going to come out. If Ryan can kind of kite everybody and shoot from long range, I think he's got it. But as an Empire player, my heart goes out to Ryan.
I mean, yeah, it happens. It happens. Yeah, right now I want to see the utilization, and I like this. I like this split here from the Fang fighters. Oh, see, I always tell you to forget something. I forgot to turn on the telestrator. See, every time, there's always something. People have told me several times, like, Dion, you should make yourself like a list of things to do. It's like, yeah, but what if I lose the list? All right, what happens? I guess I could digitize it. You're right, but all right, here we go. This should be working now. Let's do a double check. All right, little bit of where's the button? Illustrator, reset. There it is. Okay, so I like that Lindamood isn't staying in a block here. He's a little bit loose. I find that he obviously did really, really well. He was assigned to table 5, so he's in the top 10.
So he's up there. Yeah,
he's in the top 10 here, and just seeing people who have a group of ships that don't necessarily stay in formation and can make kill boxes around other ships always really impresses me. Yesterday, we had a couple of games where you had one player that was working on building a net and trying to get kill boxes versus another player who just had essentially a block formation moving around. And seeing the different approaches and the advantages and disadvantages of that, I think because of the maneuverability of the Fangs, you got to be careful not to get stuck in the box, because you want to be able to do things like the boost focus, have the barrel roll available in order to get into those range ones, so you're triggering Concordia and making sure you have your actions.
Oh, definitely. I think if you don't have someone that needs a range restriction like Biggs or Hal Runner or someone like that, then spreading out your formation really creates a lot more options and gives you a lot more table space to play with, making it a little harder for your opponent to understand where you're at.
Yep. Now, the Inquisitors at the top left of the board, really defensive. That's really the strength of the Inquisitor chassis. You have the Force plus an Evade, and they're saying you can try to hit me. People have done the math on it. It's really hard to get damage through. You're basically just looking for some crazy dice variants and hope that that you're able to get some damage through.
Oh yeah, the white evade action has proven to be super good in this current 2.0 era of X-Wing.
And we're waiting for dials set. Want to remind you guys to go ahead and participate in that poll. Choose one or two. And as you're doing that, want to remind you that this round and all of our rounds this weekend were brought to you by Curled Paw Creatives. Use coupon code LV2020, not LVO, but LV2020. For 15% off, no minimums there. Go ahead, get yourself some templates, get yourself some of those awesome large-scale tokens, especially if you like to do streaming locally, or you just want to look a little tough with your big tokens. Just go up to the table and be like, look at my tokens are bigger than yours. You can go ahead and do that. Also, if you play other games, he's got Legion, Destiny, all kinds of tokens there. Go ahead and check them out.
Who plays other games? It's not X-Wing.
You're not wrong.
I want to point out that Whisper is a little bit unusual in that she doesn't have Fifth Brother on her.
Yeah, no offensive modifications outside of the targeting computer there.
Yeah, or defense for that matter. I usually get scared running her without Fifth Brother, just because I use that force point as a defensive token more than anything. So we'll see how that shakes out for him. Obviously, he's done very well.
Yep, he made the cut.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they put their target locks all on. If you guys didn't see that earlier, Jendon locking. Everybody went for the for Fenrau. So that's the Inquisitors with their concussion missiles and of course Whisper. But the shuttle went for the M3A. I think the idea there is they're expecting to receive the M3A in range first. That way they have Krennic available for Whisper, which you see the little Krennic token sitting right there.
Oh, yeah.
Have that advantage being able to spend a result to deal a shield damage, kind of get those shields off, and seeing if the Inquisitors and Jendon can clean them up. Yes, Whisper is the prototype. The one and only. All right, staying fast here with the Inquisitors. Ryan still hugging the top of the table there, being very conservative. Feel like this is pretty common for Imperial players versus Scum. This is a very, Lindamood's list is a very aggressive list. It wants to be in it.
For sure.
Right? It doesn't want to, it wants to be either at range 1 or not fighting right now.
Absolutely.
And shout out to Lindamood, his Fang fighters. Yes, they are on springs. Okay? They got a little bobble wobble to them, a little bit of life there for sure. But they always face forward, which is really nice.
That's true. That helps us out anyway on stream.
All right, let's see where this next Inquisitor is going. Probably following suit. No, going a little bit slower.
So what's Ryan doing? He's just spreading out here down the board edge. Presumably he'll turn in at some point and have a pretty wide area of coverage with his range 3 band that he wants that missiles to go into. Yep. So looks like he's spreading out pretty well here. See how Belinda responds.
All right, 2 banks. I mean, this is still a pretty non-committal move because you have this rock as a bit of a pivot point. See if he boosts or anything. He doesn't have to. It's actually honestly a good spot. Being in a 50-50 position for your opponent to have to decide where you're going to go, always good.
And I know he's thinking about that range band too. He's playing chicken with it. If you boost up here, the Quizzers don't have to go as far to get that range 3. I know he wants to come in at range 4 and then shoot in for the next turn. Target lock in the rock.
Target lock the rock because you can.
Yep. You know, that used to be a trick that you would target lock rocks, and then somebody would come up and jam you, and you would lose the rock the target lock that was on the rock.
Yep.
But now the jammer could just pick for you to lose the focus token instead.
Not relevant in this in this matchup.
So Whisper.
I mean, you know, the shuttle does have a red jam action, but probably he's not really there to do that. If that gun is in the fight, Jenden is there most of the time to deal damage. So he needs that that pass. All right, 2 bank there with Fen.
Springy Fen.
He's deciding whether or not the boost to the right fits, I believe.
I think you're right.
It's close. I think he's got it, though.
I assume he's also trying to look for lanes here that he can just shoot 5 straight down in order to close that gap as quick as possible. Boosting right might give him a lane. Can't tell if he gets around that center rock there. Just focus instead. Everyone's out of range, so we're cleaning up.
Yeah. All right. A couple people in the chat talking about the choice of targeting computer versus passive sensors. So a little bit of plus minus, like points wise, I think they're
both 3 points.
3 points, right?
Yeah.
So the difference here is that when you have targeting computer on Whisper, it allows you to actually get the target lock early using Jenden in the opening. It's different from passive sensors. Right? Would you be able to do the...
I believe you can still target lock with passive sensors. It just comes at the start of the engagement.
Okay. All right.
I think the
All right, so...
I think you're...
All right, so maybe... Is there... Why would you not...
I think I know you cannot be coordinated the passive sensors action.
Fact.
So in the event that he takes a coordinate action from the shuttle, then that could be one reason to take targeting computer.
All right, right.
Help us out on this, chat. Is there anything we're missing here? Can't pass.
I mean, you know, that is a legit answer right there. Hamslow in the chat says maybe he doesn't own a copy. Absolutely. You got to own passive sensors in order to play it.
That's true.
Ryan doing what he can with what he's got. And that's absolutely fine.
I guess that's another reason. Reality Lemon points out that targeting computer would let you take a sensor upgrade. Obviously, it doesn't apply here, but that's true. Just opportunity cost between your mod or your sensor.
And I guess in the late game, never mind, what I said doesn't work either. I don't know. Yeah.
For what it's worth, without that force token that Fifth Brother would normally give Whisper, taking a focus action is for a singular attack about the same math as taking a target lock. And here you're usually wanting to not sit on a passive sensor's nothing action, and you want to probably take that focus in the event that you need it on defense.
All right. Whisper going to the top here. I like this move, staying with the with the group right now.
With his buds.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if Whisper would have dunked down here, we would have seen a pretty fast ascent by the Scum players.
That's definitely true. We got Latine coming in hot anyway.
All right. So zoom in, 5 straight. Getting in it. Gonna take a focus
on the very defensive Latine Ashera. Oh wow, that's a pretty quick maneuver by that Inquisitor. Trying to get that range 3 on
it's one of the
pink one, the pink skull. Yep.
All right,
Jindin doing his best to stay relevant.
We're going to go ahead and close the poll. Ryan is the people's champion. We'll see if you guys get the dub for this one. Trying to go 4 out of 6, get extra prizes.
Yes, Empire.
All right, reaching for the target lock and out.
Oh, so he did not Jindin that round.
No, he didn't.
So
that's moving that to the rock for the lulz.
Yep.
Just so they can share the rock with all those target locks. All right, conservative slow move there by that Inquisitor. It's kind of lined up in that lane between those 2 asteroids. Probably just drop and evade here. There it is.
Looks good.
All right, where are you going? Ooh, that is fast. He's getting in it. You have to boost. Yep. That gets you out of Jendin's arc.
Yep.
And might get you, oh man, if Whisper hard turned in here, could be bad.
Oh, right, that's very true.
Or a bank even.
I think you take a focus here as well.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Belinda trying to catch himself some Whisper. We'll have to see what the move is. But we're going to have our first engagement here. Make sure our dice cam's ready to go. It is.
For sure. Okay.
Going for the barrel roll. He'll go as far forward as possible and focus. It's a close one.
Pretty tight next to that rock.
He's got it.
Oh, plenty of room. Right where the rock notches out.
Focus, stress. There we go.
Defense. Fangs do pretty well when stressed. They have the whole gamut of 2 maneuvers and a 3 straight as well. That's all blue.
That's
wow,
we
get a block on Whisper.
All right, so no action there. With only 1 shot, honestly, that could be worse. That could be worse.
For sure.
If she would have hard turned or banked slower, she would have been getting popped by that Fang fighter.
It's very true. Right now, she's taken 1 from the blue Fang.
Yep, she's got
a range 3 probably.
She's got an evade there, so we'll see what happens during the attack.
She definitely does not want to spin that evade though, because she really wants to cloak next round.
Just get a straight boost and focus. Fen should be able to tag her from range 3 as well. Ryan asking to see one of the Fang dials just for reference. Never be afraid to do that. Communicate with your opponent. If you got a question about those maneuvers, always ask. Does the boost fit? So Belinda looking at the options. I mean, Obviously, getting 2 shots on Whispers, really good.
Oh, it's very good right now. If you can tag her for free, that's just little advantage you got to play out at the moment.
There it is. Go for it.
Nice. I like it.
Boost. I would use the wiggle room just a little bit here. Make sure he had plenty of space. He had all the space. Boost focus. Oh, he didn't stress for the focus.
No focus there.
Might be a misplay.
Maybe he thought he was out of range and didn't want to be stressed, you know, just in case.
Yeah, that could have been it. All right, first shot here from Fen Rao. 2 crits, you know, without the
Didn't
focus.
need to focus anyway.
Worked out. Taking 1 if he doesn't spend the evade. And
I would absolutely take the shield here.
Takes the shield.
Let's see. -1 shield here on Whisper. You need that evade to cloak next round.
We're at initiative 4 now. And Belinda has the initiative. And
Ooh,
hit
rolling hot
crit.
today.
All right, another shield gone.
I think you take the other shield here, personally. I think you take it until you get into hull.
Yeah, because without the decloaking, without the cloak/decloaking options, you just become significantly more predictable.
Oh, absolutely.
And you're paying so many points for Whisper. She's the most expensive piece in the list.
Correct. And if Ryan can take Fen Rao out with his Inquisitors and concussion missiles, then Whisper can run away with the game. Ryan's still debating it, looks like. This is the last shot.
The shields are a nice safety net for
That's
sure.
very true. So the evade token's still there, the shield's still there. So we're still in limbo. Do it, Ryan. Take the shield.
Yeah, he's taking the shield. All right. Tie V1's coming up.
Jindin out of range because of that boost from Pink.
Yep, let's see if the Purple Inquisitor has a shot. It's going to be close.
Might get a judge call on that. Yep.
Judge taking a look.
Oh, yeah, they can't hear table audio. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dallas Parker taking a look. He is our judge for this call.
So Whisper saved that evade token. She's going to be able to cloak here, Dion. What do you think her options are? I think right decloak seems bad.
Yeah. Range 2 and arc.
Doesn't have that target lock because it's on the rock down in the middle. So we got a P shooter, 2 dice attack.
Yep. Pew pew. Sometimes 2's enough.
It's good.
Pink was able to keep the focus, but irrelevant.
Wow.
1-2. That's half points
that's
on the Pink Skull Squadron.
Yep.
Range 2 shot here.
Another deadly P shooter from the Black Inquisitor.
And just one there. Should be able to get out of this.
Got the force, though.
Oh, he does have the force. Got it.
Much better.
Natties went from blinks to natties. Let's see him in the chat.
And the teen looks out of arc there. And
All right.
clean it up.
So let's go ahead and talk about Whisper, right? Overall, for anybody who maybe hasn't seen a Phantom in play, Whisper has the option when she decloaks to do 3 different things, right? You have a decloak to the left, decloak to the right, and of course you can also decloak forward. You're using a 2 maneuver. Just kind of looking at the options there. Forward doesn't seem like a bad choice if you're trying to disengage right now.
That's correct.
The left seems a little bit tight, just with the options there. But I think you probably could end up pulling some type of bank maneuver going up or going straight behind the what is that thing called, the shuttle, if the shuttle's moving. Now, let's talk about going to the bottom. I know it seems crazy. Is there any reason to go to the bottom?
I think the reason would be that Lindamood would absolutely not expect him to go to the bottom.
Right. I mean,
because he's close to the fangs. He's going to be probably taking a rock. Unless he you know, Dion, he might could cloak to the bottom and then run hard.
Right?
Yeah, and clear that rock and get behind the fangs.
Yeah, like that. You're also, with the 2 bank, you also kind of put yourself in a blocking position.
Yeah.
The worst thing in that situation would be if Lindamood calls him on it and just goes, whoop, whoop. Okay, turns on him. But
man, I would love to see a mind game of Whisper decloaking into him and then the fangs 4K'ing out there.
Yep. Now, Fenrau, the yellow fang right here,
in the back.
He's in an interesting position right now. All the target locks that are relevant are on him. We have the black target lock from this Inquisitor there, as well as Whisper.
Whisper's Director Krennic.
Yep.
Enabling lock.
Now, one of the reasons for possibly moving down the board as well is Whisper trying to get aggressive and go after Fen, though Fen doesn't really want to play at range 1. Or excuse me, Whisper doesn't want to play at range 1 with Fen. So we could also see if we got that decloak to the top, you go back all the way, you should be able to fit a hard 1 there as well.
Mm-hmm. The candy cane maneuver from Whisper.
Classic.
Yep. I think I like that maneuver the best for her. I think I like backing into the shuttle, doing a 1 hard, keeps you at range and relevant in the fight. But we'll see.
All right. I think Ali agrees with you. Ali Pocknell, world champion. By the way, I don't know if you guys seen it. The Flybetter made a card with his face on it. It's right there. It's the Whisper pilot.
Oh, I see Ali poking out there. Yeah, ever present. Nice.
Ali says it's so pretty.
I think he's a little biased.
I mean, yeah. You know what? Not everybody looks at their own faces and says that's pretty. You know what?
True.
So, you know, the man has confidence, and that's good. That's good. All of you watching, you're beautiful. Look at yourself in the mirror today and say, I am a good-looking person. I am the best me. All right?
You too, Dion.
That's right. Motivational speaking with Dion Morales. All right, I think we are waiting for Fenrau. Lindamood could be worried about that concussion missile that could come in.
You know where I was on the list, just so I was just curious.
Latine's in a good spot here to start getting behind people, though, and utilizing those auto blasters to put crits, unavoidable crits in, which is one way to hit an Inquisitor.
It's like, stop it. Stop it.
I think this is a very important turn here for both of them.
Now, we had a great time here in Las Vegas. Thank you to the Frontline Gaming for helping with the assist and allowing Flybetter and teaming up with them, making sure that we have space and things we need to run the tournament. Also, shout out to the Fly Better guys for inviting me over, saying, Dion, we want this streamed. You know what to do. Of course, I was going to be here. There's no reason for me not to be here.
What else would you do on a Sunday?
That's right.
The weather's been beautiful here. We wouldn't know.
It has
but
been,
it's been nice.
I went outside a couple of times.
Yeah?
Not during the day, but in the evening. Yeah. Well, it's funny. I've had people message me recently and saying things like, it feels strange. I haven't had X-Wing every other weekend.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Or even like during the World Tour part, people just got super spoiled, right? There was almost X-Wing like every day.
Yeah.
We had a stream going, I think, for 2.5 weeks in a row where there was some type of content every day. You either had a major tournament or like a podcast or Paintcast or the Echo Base. It's something on the channel every single day. So we kind of hit with Christmas and New Year's. We had a bit of a dry time.
Of a lull. That makes
a little bit of a lull. But I do want to remind you guys that you can watch. We have all kinds of X-Wing content. And if you just, let's say, I know some of you are like, I only want games. I don't want podcasts. I don't want painting. I want just games. Every Wednesday night, we have the Gold Squadron League night. We stream, I would say, 2 to 4 games. Starts around 5 p.m. Central. Just depends on when people show up. But if you want games, we got games there. We usually have an open table mic and we chit chat during the games.
You guys have some really interesting lists that you try around too, because it's a no pressure situation, so you really see a lot of exploration there.
A lot of exploration. So it's very different play than tournament play because you're willing to take risks. And some crazy things have happened on League Night streams that people never get to see because, if they're not watching. So that's always super fun. But also, if you like painting miniatures, every Thursday night starting at 6 p.m. Central, we got the Gold Squadron Paintcast hosted by Luke Carrington. If you guys wonder where all those beautiful painted ships we give away come from, it's from that show.
Oh, yeah?
So we give every single one of them away. Maybe once in a while, one ends up on my shelf. Once in a while, most of them end up out there. And then, of course, on Monday nights now, we have our podcast. And we like to do the podcast live, and it is video. And especially the last few episodes, we've had a lot of audience participation during it. And you guys help create the content during the show, kind of steer the direction sometimes. Very insightful thoughts while we're talking. We have the chat up. And it's you guys are part of the show. So you can join us Monday nights around 9:30 p.m.
All right, looks like we got all 8 dials down now. And we're decloaking with Whisper.
All right, down to the bottom.
Oh, he's going for it, Dion.
Get aggressive. Get aggressive. Now, the 1 heart fits there all day.
Yep.
Even the heart 2 fits there.
That looks like a hard 3? From hard 2.
To
might get a block here.
That's a successful decloak so far, working out.
Mm-hmm. Man, I'm so nervous for Whisper right now, but this might pay off.
Well, if Belinda went fast enough, she could end up behind all of them. Mm-hmm. I think that's the ideal situation. And we just heard Lindamood at the table saying, I did not expect that. So this could end up working out for Ryan. We'll see. Always when selecting dials, there's that, like, the typical optimal move, right? Mm-hmm. But then there are these set of moves that exist that you go, you know what? If X and Y happen, this ends up being amazing, and it ends up working. So we'll end up seeing. Now, how will it affect him later in the game? That's what we'll have to see past this turn, because it could put him out of position if he disengages a little bit too hard. We'll see.
There's always that Princess Bride mind game of you each know each other's optimal move, so sometimes throwing a curveball can really get you a nice advantage there.
Yep.
Poor shuttle.
Moo.
Just floating around in the back.
Yeah, well, let's see what happens here. I like to see Jendon get involved in the shooting here.
Mm-hmm. He does have that rear dice gun, which at the moment has the pink one lined up.
Mm-hmm. Looks like that's a target lock
What are
attempt.
we checking here? Yep. Ryan's talking out his options here for target lock.
Yeah.
He's got pink, Latine, and blue to choose from. I think he's worried about blue getting out of the fight and that target lock not being very relative.
Nano Antonio said, wait a minute, is this the Lindamood with the first icon in the chat? Yes, he is one of our Gold Squadron community guys. He's out of Alaska. He's always in our chat. He's a good guy. Not biased here. I have to be. Yeah, Alaska. Aurora Squadron.
Jeez. Oh, so that target lock, he picked the Seek fighter there because he knows where the Seek's going to be.
Yeah, I will have a shot there.
Absolutely. Think it's a good call. Got the Fang fighter doing what they do. Too hard. Boosting around for an ultimate shot on the shuttle.
Yep, should be able to clip that.
Yep.
We'll be eating a range 2 shot though from the shuttle.
That's true.
Even unmodified, that could hurt.
We saw what the pea shooter did to Pink last round. One hard here from the stressed Fang fighter.
Huh.
I guess the 2 hard would not have fit because of the rock, so he stays stressed. This is looking good for Whisper Dion.
It is. She might get out scot-free.
Oh my gosh. Yep. If
Fenn probably just bumps her.
Fenn 2 banked in or 2 hearted. I guess 2 bank because the 2 hard would be a self bump. Yep.
Or you know what? I honestly think probably what's going to happen if this guy 1-hearted, Fenn's not stressed. The 1 hard doesn't hurt him at all. That's
true.
What we might end up seeing. And he won't have a shot most likely.
Taking that focus.
Saying I might get a shot. You never know.
He's already got the lock on the Fang.
3 bank. Hope that it hits Whisper. Don't go past her.
Yep.
All right.
We got a bump here.
Bump.
Well done by Ryan.
25. I'm just so willing to give you money. You raise it up on me. Okay, so that comes to 50.
All right, no actions for Fenrau, but not taking any shots. He most likely that purple Inquisitor there isn't going to fire the pea shooter at Fenn.
No, not through a rock. I think he'll take his concussion missile shot onto the Seek.
Oh yeah, that's good to know. I think.
What's happening here?
Fenn gets to try to shoot. We're engagement now. It's measuring range to see if he can get the black one at range 2. He knows it's obstructed, but he'd rather take the range 2 shot than the range 3 shot. It's just as bad on both.
That's fair.
Two hits. Should be fine. Yep.
Got lots of options here. Evade token, force.
That's it.
Keep the evade for the next shot.
That's right.
Pink clipped the shuttle. Range 2 shot coming in.
1 hit. Hey.
Poor shuttle.
Plink, plink, plink.
-1 shield on that shuttle.
All right. right, we have the Skull Squadron checking if he's as an obstructed shot going into the Black Inquisitor there. Judge making the call.
It's unobstructed shot.
No modifiers on that shot.
Nothing.
He most like, on average, he doesn't do damage on that shot anyway, so nothing
true.
really lost there.
Yep. Pea shooter from the shuttle. Back into the pink.
One crit.
And we're good.
One evade, got enough. Concussion missile firing off here.
From purple into the Seek.
Into Latine. Hit,
Hey, that
crit,
works.
crit. Seems good.
Ooh. The crit is.
What? Yeah. I didn't realize I left it behind until.
What
Oh,
happens?
We're walking this back because of initiative. The scum player should have shot first.
All right. So they're going back because they skipped a shot.
Yep.
All right, so this is Auto Blaster Latine.
From into the Inquisitor.
Yep. Now this is Jenden shot again. Same results.
That makes it easy for us.
Yep.
And now we're finally
the
back
concussion
on the
missile.
right timeline here.
Yeah, so he had missed a shot.
And this was important because of Latine's ability.
Yeah.
If she misses an attack, then she
gains
gets an evade
and
token.
it's not a May.
Correct.
We have the shiny acrylic too from Andrew.
That's the concussion missile.
Yep.
All right, we're back
Same
to
result.
same results. That's good.
Yeah, that one
There
has
we go.
force. Yeah,
Yep.
hit, crit. And spent
And
evade.
evade it all. All right,
We got it, boys,
we did it.
girls, people. We did it.
That was good sportsmanship by Ryan and Lindamood there.
Yep. Yeah, Latine ability it's completely escaped my mind. So
Yep.
glad the players picked it up.
Well, you don't see it too often.
Nope. All right, we're heading back into the planning phase. Now, here's my question to those beautiful people out there watching right now. How many games have you watched this weekend of the Las Vegas Grand Championship? We have streamed now, it'd be 12 games. This would be game 13. How many out of the 13?
I've watched one, Dion, on your stream.
No, you also watched the 6 that you played.
That's true.
W. Pierce says all of them. Librarian 101, all of them.
Nice. You got some
Darts.
fans here.
Oh yeah. Now there are some of you guys that it's like, it's interesting when I meet people in person and they say, oh, I'm X person in Twitch, and they're one of those people who are always on. It's amazing because it's now I get to put a face to this person who I consider a friend because I feel like I talk to them all the time. It's always amazing.
Oh yeah. I guess you recognize the people's names despite them not being actual names.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's just making that connection. Like
That's interesting.
Lindamood,
Yeah.
for instance, right? Like he put up basically his Twitch name there, but I've met him in person
Nice.
after seeing this wasn't the first time I met him. I met him at a couple other events.
Yeah.
But you know, it's pretty awesome. Double down 11. Thank you for the sub there.
So Pink's in a really good spot here. Going to 2-bank or 2-hard to stay on the back of that shuttle.
Just keep pursuing. Now, important to note that Concordia does not, the Concordon face-off does not work with the back arc of the shuttle. Some people get confused with that. It's really common misplay and mental error on some viewers and even some players sometimes. It has to be front arc of the enemy. Now this seems to be for Whisper probably one of those spots where she K-turns.
Oh,
it
definitely.
Seems pretty safe. There's nobody who can really pursue her with any real potential offensive threat there.
Yep.
K-turn and go from there.
I don't see how that's punished. Maybe the 1 hard from the Seek and then can boost in, or maybe a Talon roll from Finn. I mean, that's kind of committing a lot, though, for... And then you would have all the Inquisitors at your back. So I see that very safe as Whisper as well.
All right, I think we're ready to go. Double checking Fen. Always good to double check those dials. Especially on those plastic dial covers. I feel that those are always looser than the normal dials.
Oh, yeah?
I always get a little nervous. When I used to use them, I usually put a piece of paper in between the actual dial and the backing of the plastic just to make that bond tighter.
Yeah.
Because I just get nervous. I've seen so many of them, especially watching on stream, where they just, a light touch just kind of start spinning them. No, thank you.
I swapped out my my interceptor dial for this tournament because, yeah, you could just spin it freely.
Whee!
Pretty much, yeah.
I want to remind you guys you could follow along with the progress of the other matches by typing !bracket today. And as results are entered, they will be updated on that bracket. All right, there you go.
Decloak forward from Whisper.
Yeah, they did the sideways. They used the sideways to not mark Fen out of the way, and Ryan accidentally put it in the center again.
Yep.
And Belinda was like, no, we were on the side. Now I want to remind you, especially you regulars, the ! bracket is not always available. It is available today.
Yeah, we do end up with a 1 hard here from the Seek.
That's a big commit for sure. Takes a focus.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see what the move here. 4 forward.
4K?
Oh,
4K
interesting.
turn here.
All right, well, Latine's getting a shot this turn for sure.
Mm-hmm.
No evade on that. Oh.
Where is Black's target lock? Is it on Fen Rao?
Black is on Fen. Yeah, it's right there.
So there's potential here that he still gets a shot on Fen.
As long as Fen didn't overcommit into this that top middle section, he should be fine. But this 2-bank barrel roll focus looking real good right now. Shuttle coming around the mountain.
Poor shuttle.
X-Wing 26 minutes.
Ryan at the table saying, I think I should have stuck with my original maneuver. Well, interesting here.
For the Inquisitor?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So, oh, interesting. Creating a little bit of a box here.
Yep.
All right, so if we do have the 2-bank here from from this Fang fighter, you actually just keep yourself in arc there because of Concordia.
Concordia face off.
That way you don't barrel roll out of range one of the other one.
We got Pink there in a great position just to hunt the shuttle. For everybody in chat, Whisper is the optimized prototype. And we got a note now for it.
Oh, what was the move here? Oh, he was going. He hit on the gas.
I think it's a 3 straight there.
So
gonna end up with a block on the Fang.
Honestly, he could end up okay. He's range 1. Concordia face off is active there.
Looks like a red maneuver from Whisper. Yep, short K turn. Keeping her relevant or quickly get back in the fight.
Gonna get stressed there. Now she will get the cloak token this turn, but not the evade next turn. It's important to note.
That's true. It does break the cloak evade train whenever you K turn.
Thank you, Hambo.
Shout out there to Gio. Got some prospects there. Some backup, some contingency plan. Some target lock
Clearing
discussion here. Yep.
Babadak AK, also a Alaska native.
You ever been to Alaska, Dio?
Not yet. It's on my list of places I want to go. I want to at least stream or record from every state. Like, that's a goal of mine.
Do you have how many states do you have left? Have you tracked it?
I have it written down somewhere. I think it's probably just in my Google Drive. I have a list somewhere.
Yeah.
Nevada got added because I was planning on this. That's the only new place I've been to so far this year.
Well, I'm from Mississippi, so if you ever make it down there, let me know.
There you go.
Yeah. Fenrow linking into a barrel roll focus there, I believe. Whisper shot into the Seek. It's a focus token that got missed, it looks like, so Lindamood picking that up.
All right. Doing the work there. Yep, optimized prototype. That rips the shield right off. So what shield on Latine?
It's the only shield in the list.
And evaded.
So who get that evade token?
Yep.
Yep.
No, Ollie, I have not been to the UK. I have not. I have not had my Ollie snuggle time yet. Soon, it's on my list too. Oh, he's going for it, spending it. 4 hits into the shuttle.
We got
poor shuttle.
4 damage onto the shuttle here.
Yep, shields and 1 into the hole.
1, 2, 3.
And half points. That puts Lindamood ahead with 20 minutes left.
Was that a crit?
Three hits. 2 squiggles. That's from blue into the shuttle.
Gotcha. Got half points on the shuttle now. They're doing it in the right order this time.
Yeah.
Seek is shooting first. Pea shooter doing work. 2 results here. And
sorry.
oh my gosh.
No, that's fine. The stream is fine. Just the windows being crazy.
Believe the Inquisitor invaded that.
Yep, missed.
All right. There's a lot of evades on that Seek.
And nothing there.
Nothing from the shuttle.
Ooh, the dad puns here from Nano Antonio saying, is Latine playing hide and seek? Hey.
Nice.
All right, 2 hits coming in from that Inquisitor. Concordia does its job. So good. So good.
Yep. Those things are so hard to take down once they get up close. Cleaning up.
XPav.
Whisper debating to cloak here or not, because she won't get that evade token next time.
I honestly like her positioning right now. I feel like this makes you the least predictable, your current position.
So electing not to cloak with Whisper here, so that he does not have to decloak, and he can stay out. So he can stay in that back corner a little, keep a little bit more distance between him and the fight. Master Scarm in chat asking, why does being stressed break the evade cloak chain? It's because once Whisper decloaks, she is then allowed to take an action as an evade, and if she is stressed after she decloaks, she cannot take that action.
Yep, because stress says no action for you.
Yep.
So it looks like most games are still underway. Couple of empty tables in the top cut. $16 minutes left. How's it going? Shout out to Nick Sperry, our editor and animator. Just adding titles to your name. Prestige.
Dancer? What other titles can we get?
Dancer? I mean, if he tries real hard. Go. Bust the move. Bust the move. All right. Now, with only 16 minutes left, does Ryan have enough time to win? That's 2 points ahead right now. He's going to lose the shuttle. Right now, I think Lindamood, all he has to do is stay on the shuttle. The shuttle's 52 points. If he loses Satine or either of the skulls in the next 16 minutes, Lindamood is fine as long as he takes out the shuttle. He needs to take out 1.5 ships, Ryan does, in order to actually win this game the way that it's progressing right now.
Yeah, I think you're right, Dion. I think that shuttle is not going to make it out of this game.
No, I don't think so.
Either pink or blue is positioned to take it out. So how do you capitalize on that as Ryan?
Satine is probably going to end up trying to bully Whisper, I'm guessing.
Yep.
Yes. It's a little bit of a risky play because both of those Inquisitors can move that way. Actually, no, they're initiative 3. So one of them can. The Black Inquisitor can move towards Satine.
15 minutes in the round. 1 live minutes.
What's the move here?
Two
Talon roll. They have the one hard blue, so that works out. Pulling back, I like that. Could get him arc on Latine.
He might clip it. And Lindamood not scared to do red maneuvers with his Inquisitors here, and it's worked out.
That's gonna be close. I don't know. The mood at the table, Ryan's doesn't have the faith, I feel like, right now. Keep pushing, Ryan. Keep pushing.
Empire will prevail.
All right, 2 forward there.
We got a bump there from Inquisitor.
So they had said earlier that they thought the Inquisitor was out. I was holding it for the suspense for you guys later, but they said it was out. So
that's fair. So they repositioned him to where it was out.
I'm surprised he didn't barrel roll here to block the 2 forward or the 2 bank.
Yeah, that's a good call there, D. I mean, Dion.
That works too. People used to call me D until there became a person in the same community I was in who called himself D, even though his name is David. Like, my name is Dion. It should be my name.
I think you have rights to that.
It should be my nickname.
D, yep.
What's the move here? 2 bank.
2 bank. It's an interesting move. I think that shuttle might not have lived through this round, though.
Nope, 2 range 1 shots. Whisper's up. 2 bank. Latine versus Whisper. Now on pay-per-view. Just kidding, guys. We will never go the pay-per-view route. Probably. Who knows? Only if HBO calls me up.
We're in a casino. You could be Saturday Night Bally's X-Wing fights. I don't know.
That's right.
There's got to be something there.
All right. Whisper, what you gonna do? Looking at the angle, I don't know if she has a shot on Latine. Do you just... But the problem is that he's playing from behind right now.
Yep. I think so. With that Alder Blaster turret, you do not barrel roll left because you'll get an extra die for being in the bullseye. So Whisper will be looking down the barrel of 4 dice here if he barrel rolls left in front of Latine. I think he's just looking to get out of arc.
Yep.
Yep.
Go as far forward as possible. Gets him out of the arc.
Yep.
Fen, what you gonna do? Are you hard 2-ing?
Hard 2. Budget soon to fell over there.
Being a Fang fighter. Boosting gets him into range 1 of both.
That looks good. Gonna pick up that focus too.
Now here's a question. Does Belinda, I mean, we got, where's he gonna go? 5 dice.
That's a good looking shot from Finn.
You just leave it. Hold on to the focus for defense. You are ahead.
That's true.
You don't want to risk. There's no reason to risk here. That's correct.
Nice
that is
move,
the correct
Belinda.
move there. Yeah, spend evade here so that
Not getting
Inquisitor
shot
has,
back. Yep. I think that is a condition that Ryan can take this game back, is popping Finn.
Yeah.
However unlikely.
I would have shot the shuttle here though to give himself, make sure he actually clears the shuttle. You got to make sure.
Yeah, I've got a little. So I've got some
That's the game right there.
we're gonna give the. And
We have a shield on.
we're gonna give.
Oh, the Inquisitor took 1.
Yep.
I mean, a lot of good thing about it. The going price of these is $20. So you're only paying $10 for the rarity.
Yeah.
There's only 6 of them out there.
I thought it was.
Whisper reaching,
Yeah.
not
Out of range, out of arc.
in range.
Thank you.
Into the shuttle. That's from blue. They're checking for the flank.
If he's flanked right now, no reinforce. Fenrau did use crack shot, by the way, on that shot, so he did push one through.
On black.
Yeah, that was
You're
on
right.
black before,
Gotcha.
yeah. So they're checking for the flank right now. In order for reinforce to work, you must be fully in the back or front arc. If you're on that middle line, it does not work. We did a quick tips about it. Check it out on our YouTube page. Channel. Sorry, not page. Channel. That's what that's called.
You were very helpful whenever 2.0 launched DU, because this is got a bunch of little nuances that I forgot.
It has been determined that he is completely in the back arc. So one evade added. So takes 2. Hit crit.
The crit is?
Damage sensor array.
I don't think that shuttle's getting any actions after this anyway.
No. All right, another range 1 shot. Hit crit. And that's a guarantee.
Do it.
Reinforce adds 1, but not enough.
And we got a point swing here for Lindamood.
So there it is, 24-52, 8 minutes left. Probably gets us a turn or 2. Probably 2.
I bet 2. We have Inquisitors return fire.
And that's right. Fen still has the focus. And there's nothing he can do.
Nope, that's not hidden. Oh, he has a target lock? He does have his little the black target lock. Yep. That's what he's debating here.
I mean, Fen most likely is just gunning it after this. There's no reason for Fen to be around. So I think that actually was the chance to spend the target lock, though it wouldn't have mattered.
No, it would not. Keeping that target lock lets that black do a red maneuver, keep Fen in his sights next turn. Got the other range 1 here from purple.
Yep. Hit crit.
And Concordia.
7 minutes left on the clock. So I want to remind you guys, we're going to be here all the way through the final for you guys. Super excited to see who comes out on top here at the Las Vegas Grand Championship. Thank you to our sponsor, Curl Paw Creators, for sponsoring this round. Use LV2020, that's a coupon code on their site, to get your acrylic templates, tokens, and all things that make you happy. I'll tell you, if you guys are playing with cardboard out there, when you upgrade to acrylic for the first time, it feels so good.
It does.
It makes the game feel so much more substantial. Premier level play automatically as soon as you got that acrylic in your hands. We do have a bracket today, exclamation point bracket to access the link. I will tell you, I am not updating the bracket, that is somebody else.
I think we got dials down everywhere. Whisper's not decloaking because she's not cloaked.
All right. Just continuing the pursuit, putting the pressure.
This little fang has done work. All right, this little
The M3A, yeah. I am the meta now, fear me. This is the second list we've had on stream with an M3A in it.
Oh, really?
And headed for a victory. Would it be the second M3A win here?
Looks like we got a turnaround move there.
Trying to keep the pressure on those fangs, seeing if the Inquisitors can tag him at range 3.
He's still got that target lock. So he'll be fully modded if Finn's in his sights.
Slapping down that stress token.
One hard from the Inquisitor. Have you had a chance to play with the new Baron tie, Dion? Because they have the one hards as well.
Yes, it's so good.
Yeah.
It feels good.
Yeah.
It feels brand new. Them with freaking Daredevil on those things is ridiculous.
That seems good.
It flies like no other shit.
And only 2 points now.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. Hyperspace season will be fun.
I've been putting. Was able to get my hands on one of them and been flying it the last couple weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got a barrel roll action from purple. And I think Belinda's deciding on the order here for his fangs. A talon roll from purple, or pink rather. No, just a 2 hard.
I think he was saying that he may have assigned the wrong dial to the wrong ship.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Mix up.
So
So originally this move,
that's Finn's dial that you have circled, that it looks like he flipped up thinking it was Blue's dial.
Yeah. A little bit of mix up.
It's been a long couple days. Early morning, some stuff can get mixed up pretty easy.
Ryan gets, it isn't really important. We didn't see what the dial was, but he knows exactly where Fenn is going. So now he's got 2 minutes to find a plan to win.
That's true.
Right?
This might end up being the last turn here. Conversation at the table is debating on Whisper's action.
Yeah.
And we're barrel rolling out.
Trading shots with the Fang there.
Hope that's not a range 1 for Whisper.
It is. Ooh. 2 bank. Bump, and that's going to end up being range 1 of Whisper as well.
Ooh.
Pretty sure. Base and a half plus less than a base. So it's range 1 of both of these, so it's Concordia on both. Range 1, 5 dice into Whisper. Got to clear her off the table.
Oh my gosh.
Hit, crit. She's taking 1 for sure. That's half points, guaranteed. Hit, crit.
So we're taking 1 here and a crit.
Stun, pilot.
That won't matter.
So Ryan saying, I guess I have to go into Fenn. It's the only way. This is his only chance. Now, mind you, if they kill Fenn, but this Fang kills Whisper, it's good. It's Ryan's gonna lose, but he's going for it. You got to try. Crack shot had already been used on Fenn Rao already.
Yep. Oh.
I missed it too.
Sorry.
All right, range 1. 2 hits. Safe.
Ooh.
Gets 4.
So pink into Whisper now to secure the win here.
Whisper off the table there.
Whisper's out. Oh.
Oh, Ryan did have a little bit of a misplay. The target lock.
Yep.
I mean,
I think it was very unlikely.
Yeah.
Either way, but you're right. That was a misplay. I think Finn got 4 evades anyway, though.
Yep.
But
crack shot used there on the blue Fang going into black.
Blue hit crack shot.
Oh, blue didn't get the card. It was black over here. The shield's down.
I'm not doing my job very well.
It's all right. We're a team. So yeah, he's undamaged. Blue.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Fat finger in this tablet here.
Should hit. It's got the icon. To your left. Oh, yeah.
All right. Concussion missile got 1.
Into Finn.
Yeah, that was 1 on Finn, and that's it. No, we got 1 more attack. Sorry. It's purple going into the range 1 pink. Spends a focus. Concordia takes 1 onto the pink Fang fighter.
1 pink.
So it doesn't quite take him off the board.
And
there's the handshake.
That'll do it.
Congratulations. Thank you so much to Ryan and Lindamood for their how dare you?
Oh man.
Sorry, Travis Johnson, my buddy, gave us a little giggle here. So thank you to Ryan and Lindamood for playing. Was a fantastic game. 2 really cool lists to see on the board. Jesse, you know what time it is?
Giveaway time?
It's giveaway time. I still haven't had anybody figure out where that melody is from. That's quite great. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Going up here. All right, everybody. Our giveaways are brought to you by District Foundry. Thank you to Ken Cho of District Foundry for his support. Let's go ahead and show off something that we're giving away today. I have it all mixed up. Hold on, I ruined it. 1 second, guys. I was messing with it. Was giving a demo to somebody and it didn't put it all back together. Jesse Stoll, do a dance.
I don't know. I'm no dancer. I'm just amazed at this. Are you really giving away
Not this
some
one.
of these,
this
some of
one's
these
mine.
trays? These look good.
Yeah, this one's mine.
Yeah. I'm just in awe here.
We're giving away this one.
Nice.
Right here. So the way this works, if you guys haven't seen, you can actually type !DF or !District Foundry in the chat for the link to the shop. But you can get whatever logo you want on here. You can get a faction logo. You want your name. If you want line art of your face, you can do that as well as an option. You know, whatever feels good.
Do that one.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
You know, like, who does this belong to? You just walk up and go, me.
Oh
okay, it's me. So you got lots of
the new Mandalore logo, the rhino has been popular.
Absolutely. What is it called? The Mudhorn. The Mudhorn. So the set is coming with some template trays. Okay. By the way, that blue like shiny. It's pretty cool. I like it. I don't know. And then we have a spot for your cards and your dials. You also got places for your bases. If you order the larger version, which this one's mine right here, so go ahead, just pick up the whole thing.
Oh, yeah.
All right. You have places.
The thick boy.
The thick boy in the middle. You have places for your aces, too. All right. You can put all your ships in there. I have a bunch of junk in there right now, prices and things. But yeah, that one's mine, but we're giving away the smaller version today at the end of the final. Use coupon code LV2020 to get your own set. Today. All right.
Nice.
Let's get some stuff away. We're giving away GSP Loot boxes! Boom, 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 boom.
Such hype.
All right, so in these GSP prize packs, we got 3 to 4 cards that are completely random from the community. I have received cards from literally all over the place.
You got some Worlds cards in there. It looks good.
Oh yeah, if you want to just get a little gander, you can see there's some pretty cool stuff in there.
Yeah.
There's stuff from Worlds. We got some GSP plastic cards. There's a couple of FFG plastic cards in there. We got some stuff in there. So find out.
Nice.
Prize packs. We're going to go ahead and give 3 of those away. All you got to do is type in the chat. Jesse, your job is...
I get to roll it?
I'm going to press the roll button just because the touch on this is a little sensitive, but you're going to get to read it, which is the harder part. Are you ready?
Yeah, where does this pop up?
It's gonna come right out here.
All
this
right.
whole thing
I can't miss it?
out. Can't miss it. All right, first winner is... Oh, wait, sorry. I got to put on slow mode on the chat so that
you guys
people,
are freaking out.
Yeah, I can.
I don't blame you. This is good stuff.
Yeah. Boom. All right, slow mode initiated. I think. Should slow down any second now. Any minute
the suspense.
now.
The suspense.
There we go. All right. Remember to type !win if you win. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Roll it.
Congrats to Major Terra, 1988.
Congratulations. Congratulations. That's the first one. 3, 2, 1. The second one is...
Totem 8888. Congrats, Totem.
And last but not least, 3, 2, 1. Get it.
And congrats to Missing Link 91.
Congratulations. All right, guys. We do have more stuff. You guys did not win the pick'em on that one. You guys went Empire.
Oh no.
That was the pick there. So you guys are 0-1 right now.
No, I'm 0-1 too.
Yeah. It's all right, Jesse. It's all right. Now, a couple other things. We do have stretch goals that we're working on here. Now, day one, we had a set of stretch goals, and you guys smashed them. Now, we have a new set here that we've been working on since yesterday. We got up to 120 was the last goal. If we get 30 more subscribers, we're going to give away a painted ship painted by Luke Carrington. Absolutely beautiful, galaxy-themed Fang Fighter.
Appropriate from last match.
Yeah,
nice.
Absolutely. And it does come with like all the cards and things like that. So if you don't have a Fang Fighter, you got one now with all the doodads. And if we get to 210, we're giving away the Fly Better Open Mat.
Oh,
fully
really?
shipped.
The whole thing?
The whole thing.
Wow.
Yeah. That's theirs. It even includes a carrying case. All right, guys.
That's awesome.
Let's go ahead, and we'll be back probably in about time just finished. I'm going to say we're probably going to reset pretty quickly. We're going to call it 11:05 probably for our next start for round.
Sounds good to me.
I can't call it. It's round 2, but we're going to call it the top 32 of the Las Vegas Grand Championship. We'll be back in a minute.